Firefighters have been battling a wildfire that broke out in grassland near Colville in Leicestershire. Several fires have broken out in recent days following the driest March in over 60 years. Today has been the hottest day of the year, with highs hitting 23 degrees in Hampshire.
Firefighters have been tackling 2 fires at nature reserves in Dorset.
More than 40 acres of woodland have been destroyed at Upton Heath, which is also known for its rare wildlife, and at Canford Heath, which is a designated site of scientific interest.
Hello. Well, we've got off to a very sunny start to the month already, and there's loads more of that sunshine to come as well. The area of high pressure responsible probably hanging around pretty much until the middle part of the month, so loads more of this sun to look forward to.
That's all right. Good morning. Thank you, Charlie. We're in Aintree this morning, of course, home of the Grand National Festival. Look at the sky behind me. It's shaping up to be a wonderful festival here. Lots of sunshine to come over the next few days as well.
Good morning. We have had some cloud overnight. We still have the remnants of that first thing this morning. It will clear though, and we'll see plenty of sunshine through today.
Look at that stunning view right across the race course. It's been racing here actually for over 200 years. The first race taking place in 1829. The course itself looking fairly lush, considering we've only had a third of the normal rainfall over the last month. It has been well watered, and the weather here is fine at the moment, and it will be throughout the festival.
And also we've got a fantastic hat being sported by Matt there. I did break one of the ears off, but you've managed to fix the ear, Matt. We'll get the weather back again a little bit later. But as for the weather, you go all over the world to see the best sunsets, the best sunrises in the world. But here, we've got the best you could ever get here at Aintree. More soon.
It could be worse, couldn't it? Thanks, Mike.
Going to soft, I think, are the current conditions here, and they've had to work pretty hard because it's just been 15 millimetres of rain since the start of March. Should be closer to around 60 by this stage in April since then. But little rain in the forecast over the next week, in fact, here. And if we start taking a look at the forecast for what to expect if you're heading down here to Aintree, certainly for today, 19 degrees possible. Bit of a breeze picking up, though, through the day, and tomorrow it will make it feel a little bit cooler at 17, but it stays fine. Good morning. I am in Aintree this morning, home of the Grand National Festival, which is underway at the moment. Just over my right shoulder, you've got the Lord Sefton stand. He's the gentleman who actually leased the land here back in the early 1800s for a racecourse to be built. And the Grand National has been going since 1839, although it was initially called the Grand Liverpool Steeplechase. And conditions for this year's looking good as well. Looking good here anyway, Charlie. But yes, good morning to Aintree, home of the Grand National Festival. The nation tomorrow afternoon will be watching who passes the finishing line, of course, on that perhaps the biggest race of the year for many. Now, warmest ever Grand National here was back in 2011. We saw temperatures hit 21 Celsius. Don't think we're going to hit that this year by any means, even though we got to around 19 yesterday. It's going to cool down a little bit over the next couple of days.
Can I just ask, we were looking very carefully, listening as well, obviously. Lots of buckets. See how many buckets there are along the side there? Is that for water? No, the other side. The other side. It's under the railings. You see under the railings, just there. There's dozens of buckets all the way along.
Yes, I can. They're all full of bits of bucket. Also, there's some sand around as well. They fill all the holes made by the horses as they came through yesterday. So just to even out a little bit.
Good, good. Just like to check all these details. You know it's like that. That's what the buckets are for.
Well, I've learnt something this morning.
There you go.
Something.
Hi, Lewis. Thank you very much. No end in sight to this spell of largely fine, dry and mostly sunny weather, and it is warm out there today.
Good afternoon. Another day full of sunshine, but we had a little more cloud first thing this morning, which led to this rather beautiful sunrise.
Hi, Lewis. Thank you very much. Well, perhaps not perfect weather on the allotment right now, just because of how dry it has been lately. With that, of course, though, we are getting to enjoy a fair bit of sunshine. This was how it looked for a weather watcher in Guernsey earlier on, and this was the scene in Suffolk. But there have been some exceptions today across southwest England, parts of Wales. This morning we have more clouds, some spots of rain, and across the north of Scotland it is a bit cloudier and indeed a bit cooler than it has been of late.
Good evening. A very warm and sunny end to the week.
Time for a look at the gorgeous weather now. Here's Chris Fawkes.
Yes, Rita, and it's been a warmer day today across England and Wales with some decent sunshine around. There's been some areas of high cloud just making the sunshine hazy, but it has been the warmest day of the year so far. Temperatures reached 23.7 at Otterbourne, that's in Hampshire near Winchester, and Usk in Wales, in Monmouthshire. That was the Wales warmest day of the year so far with 22.4 degrees recorded there. Still got some quite high levels of pollen around, particularly down towards the southwest of England with some very high levels here, sort of birch and ash pollen in the air at the moment.
Such a sunny week and we're wondering how long this is going to last, if at all.
Yeah, I'm wondering that as well. I mean, it's going to be with us for a long time just yet, Assad. Yeah, more of this sunshine to come. Beautiful blue skies today. We did have a few patches of high cloud knocking around, but it has been London's warmest day of the year so far. 21.3 was recorded in Northolt back on the 20th of March, but we got to 22 degrees Celsius today. The full day's data comes in about 20 minutes' time. Now, our weather is kind of stuck at the moment. It's all down to the jet stream pattern like this. This is called an Omega block. We're underneath this part of the block, which gives us an area of high pressure, and these blocks, they tend to hang around for a week or even longer than that. And so even as we look at the long-range forecasts through the whole of next week, the following weekend, it's dry, it's settled, it's sunny, it's turning a bit milder as well. We could see a change in the week after all of this. So loads more sunshine to come just yet, aside.
Yeah, long spell of sunshine. Thanks very much for that, Chris.
A very good evening to you. Our remarkable weather continues as we slide through the weekend. Endless blue skies, plenty of perky springtime sunshine. The glitch will be some early misty low cloud tomorrow and a chilly breeze from the east, but by and large settled sunny conditions with high pressure in control.
Hello Today has brought the warmest weather of the year so far across the UK as a whole. Plenty of warm sunshine, temperatures up above 23 Celsius in some spots, particularly down towards the south and the southeast. Further north and east, a slightly different story. That was how it looked for a weather watcher in East Lothian. You can see, if you look closely at our satellite image, an area of cloud that just plagued some of these eastern coasts and really pegged the temperature back, in contrast to the sunshine that many of us got to see through the day.